Are you looking for a in-depth video review and walkthrough of Seobility? Then this video is for you. In this video, I will be explaining what the tool does and what it offers to you, and full walkthrough of the tool and all its function to use it for the maximum potential, and what are the pros and cons of this tool. And finally, I will give you my recommendation on whether this tool is suitable for you or not. Hi, it's Alston. First, thank you so much for checking out this video. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know, if you like this video at any point while you are watching, you can click on the subscribe button to get more content notifications when I release it from this channel. And Seobility also currently on lifetime deal with up to 90% discount. So in any case, if you wanted to check it out the deal, there's a link below in this video with the coupon code on how to get the deal. Okay, now we'll get started with the video review. First, what is Seobility? Seobility is an all-in-one SEO software which helps website owners, SEO professionals, and even anyone who is interested in getting more traffic from search engines. It gives you the necessary tool set to understand your website, how to optimize your website if it has problems, and to make sure to get more opportunities in search engines to gain more organic positions for your targeted keywords. Seobility able to do this by offering components in on-page SEO, which means these are the tools and functions to optimize your website internally to make sure that it's optimized for a search engine. The second component is off-page SEO, where it analyzes the factors relating to SEO outside the software in order to gain top position. The third functionality is SEO rank tracking. It allows you to track your progress and how to optimize it to get understand what you are doing, whether it's effective or not. And finally, a report section to easily understand what has been done and what needs to be done. And even you can use this report function to offer what you are doing to another person. If you are doing it for someone else as a service, this report is a great function to let them know what you are doing. And if you are doing it for yourself, it's really good to help you to keep track of it. So that's what Seobility does. Now let's take a full walkthrough from the beginning, so I can show you everything related to this tool, so you will be fully understandable to find whether this tool is for you or not. And also there is a free trial option. I leave the link below. You can see if you go into the plans and price, there is a completely free option. So after seeing this video, if you want to try it out, you can try out the free version if you want to see whether this tool is for you or not. Okay, now let's go into the dashboard. This is the dashboard which you will see all the projects. At first, when you logged in, if you don't have any project, you won't see it here. Now let me go through each model which is important in this dashboard. The first, this is the project list. This is where you will add different project. What project is? Each project is a different website where you want to optimize it. This section will show you the account details. These are specific tools for SEO. I'll explain it to you later. And these are helpful guides and contact option, change logs, all the things to learn and understand Seobility much better. The menu section contains all the settings, my account settings and other notification. You can change the language here. So basically this is just a account related setting. These are tools, I will be explaining it a bit later. These are help. Now let's get started with how you can use this tool. I have already done a project So now I'll explain it to you how you can create a project first to analyze it. First, you click on add new project, and here you give your site URL. And you can give a project title if you want. And this option will ask you whether you want to crawl the subdomains inside this domain as well. I'll click no. Schedule crawling, we can let let the tool know after 7 days you rescroll it. So every 7 days it will rescroll the website without even you coming here to activate it. If you want, you can do that. If you're just looking for a one-time crawling, just click no. Email alerts, it will send you alerts once it done the crawling on optimization changes, error, all this is possible. Show site verification, when we click on it, why this is step is necessary, it's an optional step, so you don't need to do this in order to start this project and work on optimizing for SEO. When you have a very big site, or there is some restrictions in your website, or to make sure that this tool is not used to spam someone websites, like running too many crawling on the web pages to cause resource intention, they have included an anti-spam measure. If you are doing a lot of SEO crawling, then if you want, you can verify whether this site belongs to you or not by either downloading this file and uploading to the web server, or adding this meta tag in the HTML, or you can go into your DNS on your hosting and add this entry to verify. Once you verify, you can check verification, then it will run super fast compared to a normal scroll, but it's totally optional, which I'm not going to do now. So this is the crawl setting. It's only for advanced SEO. If you are a beginner, you don't need to worry any of these settings. You can just leave as the default. You can learn all these things on their documentation, so I'm not going to cover these things. It's merely technical. You don't need to know in order to understand this tool. Now click on add project and start crawling. Now you can see the project has been launched, and you can see it already starting to the work, and it says waiting for the bot. Let's wait few minutes. And also, while running this crawl, it will show you the live results here, what it's actually doing, what pages it's crawling. So all the information is here. You can also see it shows the progress here also. Now without waiting, let me show you another crawl which I just did for another website of mine. Here, once that scroll is done, it will send an email notification if you have allowed, and it will show you all the details on this crawl. Now let's go into this other website which I have already run this crawl, which was Suspirate. Let us open that project. So this crawl was for this website. So we are looking at the SEO optimization and factors for this website specifically. You can see at glance it divided this SEO optimization into 4 main categories. One, it's overview and on page, backlinks and rankings. I will go through each of it. Overview, it just gives you summary and overview idea on what has been done, what it has found through scrolling. You can see it gives us the project detail. It also gives us the option to delete new scroll, and also gives us the option to generate a PDF report, and I'll explain the report at very last. And you can also give some technical guidance and overall optimization. We can change the project settings here. Whatever the settings we started it gave at the initial stage, we can change it here. So even if we give some wrong settings at the beginning, we can always change here. You can come here to keyword monitoring and you can update email address on which email to receive notification. Verification, you can do it. There is also an option to share the project to someone to let them know what it's been done. It's a fully interactive sharing URL option. So basically overview gives all the basic factors after the SEO crawling. The biggest use functions of these tools are these three. The on page. On page is what contains all the SEO optimization and features which you need to optimize inside your website in order to make sure that your website is fully optimized for search engines. The on page is divided into three different categories. The first one is called tech and meta. What it means is technical and meta optimization. These are the text or titles which usually hidden for the visual on your website, but we'll be optimizing it for search engine. The structure, which says the body content of the website, on what is the content you are writing, how the structure is maintained, that is the structure. The third, it's fully content on all the articles in the website, what kind of keywords you are using. So it's divided into three different categories for ease of use. Let's go into the first one. It shows the technical and meta. It shows the historical organization graph, which means if you perform scroll each time, then it will automatically show you the progress and everything. It also shows you the overall optimization, scroll and the crawling details. The important results, once it's found out, will be showing here with color combination, so we know the severity of this error. And you can see any of these things. If you want to know more about it, you can go here and it will show you the detailed and hints on what this is regarding, and it will give you the full data. You can also export these things either in PDF or CSV. And there is another cool thing which I liked about this tool. If you are just looking for stats on some specific URL in your website, what you can do is you can always come get your what is the URL you want your stats and click here, and it will give you the full analysis on that particular URL itself. Like for example, it's showing all the meta details for this URL, and it shows me the search engine result preview. It gives you all the other technical details relating to this particular page. And when we go into content, now it will show you the content factors inside this page, like keywords which were used in most, and we can check the optimization for this keyword. I'll open that also. You can see for this URL, this is my targeted keyword, so it shows how well my targeted keyword has been optimized. It's showing whether it's in title, it's in meta description, all these things. Looks like I haven't used in image, so I need to use that. So it gives us an easy understanding on how to improve our that page for that particular keyword. Like that, it gives us all these details like score and overall occurrence, and it also gives us idea on the structure of our content in that page. It also analyzes the paragraph or the text which has been found on the page, and it will, if it found any duplicate content, it will let you know, and if there was a typing errors, it will show you here. And this section, it shows all the media information from this tool, this page, and what are the all text. These are the text we'll be adding into the page to improve the SEO for the images in this website. So, and bold and strong error messages. So using this on page, how you should use it, if it found let's say for example, if it found any errors here, like it shows different unoptimized text, then you need to write a better meta description. There are so many plugins you can use, or it comes with themes, you can write that. And if you found the particular keyword you are trying to rank for is getting score value below 50, then you need to optimize it to at least get to 80%. And this link section will show you all the links pointing to that page, on which internal links are coming, outlearner links going from this page. This is full technical SEO audit on how to understand. So if you found any links which are not supposed to be on this page, you can remove that. All these things is possible from link section. And on page check, similarly it gives us the brief on page check. Keywords, again the same thing, it gives us the keyword values. And keyword, you can either, without clicking here, if you have specific keyword, you can select it here and click on keyword optimization check to understand more. Backlinks, if there's any backlinks for this page, it will show you here. Ranking, similarly, if there was a ranking keyword for that page, here. So you can do with just this function, you can do a full SEO audit and understand what is you are not doing correctly, and you can fix it. And here it will, all these are linkable where you can view it. It also shows all the statistics on all the details, and if you hover over any of this, it will also give you detailed instruction on what that means. All these are hyperlinks, so if you open up in a new tab, it will show you all the data behind that particular record. It will show you here. Similarly, it shows URL detail, meta and page. It shows for if you are a non-technical person, you can see it shows pages with problematic page title. So you know there is 4 pages with problematic page title. If there's 5 pages with problematic meta description, so you can go over here and optimize it. So it gives the full technical results, but at the same time it also gives the easy to understand beginner friendly data. Also here you can see that it gives full explanation on what it is, and it gives us what kind of problem it has found, and it says the problem here as well, and you need to just either download and fix one by one. That means I need to reduce the meta description content, then it will be automatically fixed. So it shows all these different ones here. It also gives some other page optimization, like there was problem with page optimization, headings wrong, so it found 200 plus errors. So I need to go over here and try to fix this in order to make sure that my on-site optimization is up to the standard. This is for response time. Same way you can go here and learn more about it to make sure your website load fast. The second tab is called structure. Here you can see it shows all the problems it has found with the structural problems in your website. Similarly, you can go over here, understand what it is, and you can fix it. And it also shows you the most frequently linked anchor text in your page and page level. This means whether it's a sub page or a page of the sub page. It is more for advanced. If you are an advanced SEO user, you would know all these things importance without even explaining it. If you are just a beginner, you just need to focus on these things and open any of these things which has errors. It will show you a brief explanation on what it is and what needs to be fixed. Then you just have to fix it and you will be good to go. It also shows, this is for advanced SEO, shows all the important pages. Now the third tab, content. This is similarly, if you are a beginner, just follow these things and or try to fix whatever the problems you can fix using this. It also showing the most frequently used words in the page. Just if there was a warning regarding this, it will appear here. If you are an advanced person, you can use this to optimize your page to more keyword optimized for your target keywords. So basically those three are contains what comes under on page. With this on page, I wouldn't able to cover all these function on how to use it in one video explaining the whole tool. But in future, I will try to create a single video explaining this particular function on how you take a normal article blog post and put it in here to make sure to optimize it by understanding these errors pointing here to make sure that our website is fully optimized for search engines. Okay, now let's take a look into the second important thing. It's called backlinks. These are the optimization which you need to do outside your website to gain more ranking for your web pages. Here it will show you graphs on number of backlinks you have. I just added this project today, so it's giving a straight line. Otherwise it will give you a graph based on whether you are gaining backlinks or you are losing backlinks. It also shows you basic summary on in quick way you can find out how many backlinks you have for your website, how much is it a do follow and no follow backlink, and basic how the backlinks are divided based on extensions. You can also zoom this chart. Here it will show this 5 backlinks. Here it will show all those 5 backlinks what it has found. It will show you the backlink. If you want to see more backlink from that page, if it's available, it will show you in this color. If you click here, you can see other backlinks from that same domain. Otherwise it will show you a one backlink. If you click here, it will open up the analysis for this particular URL. If you open up here, it will analyze it will directly go to that page, so you can find out where the backlink come from. It will also show you the anchor text, whether it's a no follow or do follow backlink, and what type of backlink. Is it a text backlink or image backlink, or is it a redirect, any sort of backlink. It will show you the label, and you can see all these things are shown here, and you can export this as well if you want. And you can see new backlinks. These are the new backlinks which your website gained during this week, so you can understand when this link was discovered and what kind of link it is. And lost link, same. If there was any backlink which you previously gained, you lost, those records will be shown here. Anchor text, it will give you an anchor text on what are the most common anchor text based on your backlinks. Whether in this case it shows empty anchor text is the most backlinks I have get. It will show which backlinks contributed towards that anchor text. All these details are here. This if you want to keep track of your total backlink profile, this section is fully perfect, because you know what your backlinks, what is your new backlinks, what are the lost backlink, what are the anchor text you are receiving. On pages, off page SEO, these factors are really important. I will create a separate video on how you can use this to understand and how you can use it to effectively optimize your off-page campaigns in a later video. Here I'm just showing you what are the things available in this tool to help you to make a decision whether this tool is good for you or not. And here, this is another crucial factor in this tool, where you does not only have the ability to track your own data, it also gives you the ability to track all your competitors as well. So if you have a competitor, all you need to do is come here. Let me open up another site so I can show you how to add a new competitor. Let's copy this. I want to add a competitor. Come here, click here, and it say add competitor. And you can also see it gives me some suggestion also. So in case if I want to add these also, I can do it. For example, let me add couple more, so you can see how good these are actual competitors for me. So I know this tool is giving me great suggestions also. Once I click on add selected competitors, now you can see the competitor which I just added, it already listed here. So we know how many backlinks they have, how many referring domains they have, and if you want to see a detailed information on them, for example, let me open one of these URLs. It will give me the detailed information for that particular competitor. It will let me know what is the comparison between my website and the competitor website, number of backlinks and number of things. It also gives me the visual indicator on this test, which one was won, and it also shows me all the backlinks the competitor has. So it's really a great tool if you want to take this and find the top performing backlinks the competitor has. Then we can try to create that backlink into our website, so we can get that particular link benefit to our website also. So you can go through it. We can see the top backlinks this website have. We can open it and find out how how they have gained the backlink, and you can try to gain a backlink similar to them also from here. So you can see all these links are shown in here, up to 10 pages, and you can export this also here. And if you want to only see the follow link, you can select here, and no follow here. Follow means these backlinks will give you more power compared to a no follow backlink. Okay, so those are the competitor sections. Similarly, you can add up to 20 competitors and you can track of their backlinks. You can use this to find best performing backlinks to them. Then you can use it on your project as well. And this is another cool function. I told you a manual way to now go and find other backlink opportunities and create one. Here they are given an automated option also to identify the best link opportunities. So you can see, if I click here, calculate link building opportunities, it's showing the calculated will take up to 10 minutes. So I'm sorry about this, but I'll try to explain other functions. If the end of this video, if it's shown here, I will explain it to you. Otherwise, I'll try to include it in the blog post which is linked on the video description on the result it found. Now let us take a look into the ranking as well. This is where you can keep track of all the keyword rankings and what progress what you are doing. If you are doing good on page, you are doing good backlinks, you need some way to track whether what you are working is or not, what is the percentage of your growth. All this can be monitored here. You can see it shows the visibility of my website based on the ranking. It shows how many of my keywords in top 3 position, top 10 position, top 20, 100, all these things are shown here. There is an option to generate a ranking report, and here you can add the keywords you want to track. For example, you come here, click here. If choose what is the country you want to track from. If you have a niche specific city you are going after, then you can use this to fill up your city. Here, clicking on here, it will automatically try to identify your city. If you don't have a city, you can select the Google extension based on the country you are going after. Click on continue to choose them. It automatically gives me suggestion, guys. So if I like something what I see, I just need to click this one, and if I have something particular also, lifetime, I can add it here and click on add, and you can see it automatically shows me the search volume and the CPC value also. We can change these things for individually for each keyword as well, on which place to track the ranking from. Now just click on save selected search terms. Then you can see it has automatically added the searching the rank tracking for this keyword also into this dashboard, and it already started working. This means it's now currently checking the keyword ranking value for this. And here also, like you did for the link backlink link off page SEO, you can add competitors, so it will help you to understand the total visibility for the target keywords for other competitors. So you can see from my search, it's showing this competitor as the most visibility, so I can go after what is doing to this website and try to reverse engineer and apply to my website in order to get more rankings. Similarly with other modules, this module needs separate own video to fully show you guys how to do this. I will create a playlist. What I will do is I will create a playlist and I try to include all these videos separately to help you to understand how you can do this in much in-depth detail. Similarly, if you are a beginner, it also gives you this same thing, where if it found any problems, you can go over here and fix it. So those are the basic all these functions which is crucial to this tool. What makes up for this tool? Let's see, finally check whether it was able to understand this. Okay, now you can see it shows based on the competitor we add, more than one competitor linked on one page. So it shows 17 possibilities for that. Link opportunities from top ranked pages. So if you want to find out what it is, go over here and it's showing me ins, and it's saying this particular URL was linked from all these pages. This particular link was linked from all these pages. This particular link was linked from all these pages. So we know this competitor has received links from this. So we can try to reverse engineering that. And also here's another opportunity. What this section does is pretty much what you will be doing manually. In the video I'll be explaining, it try to do that automatically and give you guys some suggestions. You can see all these things also here. I have looked through it, that it found 4 potential possibilities, and pretty much that's all the major functions in Seobility. I just went over this thing very quickly because I wasn't able to, even this video taking too long right now, that's why I wanted to go through everything fast. You can see it has already completed the crawl for the blog which I have added. Now there is also some single tools to help your SEO progress really quickly. Does not need to, you need to have a project in order to optimize the website or web page. Let's say for example, if you come here and if you have just a website without you creating all the crawling option, you can enter the URL here and analyze the website, and it will automatically analyze the website and it will return a report. So you don't need a project to do the optimization. Without the optimization project, you can do it from here. Similarly, there is an option for keyword check, where you enter a particular URL and enter the targeted keyword, and you will analyze and let you know whether that keyword is able to rank for that page or not. I'll give you guys an example so you can understand it much better. I'll copy a URL and let me take a keyword also, Friday deals, and click on analyze website. You can see how much time it takes to create this report and everything. You can see it has done. It's really cool looking report, guys. It shows the preview, it shows how much progress I have made and what is the target keywords total scored. It also visually indicating what are the problems, what it was able to find out, what it's not. Everything within a few seconds. It gives total optimization value, guys. It's really exciting. If I just want to get this report, I can export. We can even include our own logo for white labeling kind of options. If not, just click on PDF export and you can see now the report has downloaded. Let's open it. Now you can see how cool this report looks. If I given my logo instead of this, it will show mine, and you can see it shows all the things it has been found out on this page regarding this keyword for this page. That was the keyword check. SEO compare, this is a cool tool which if you want to compare two URLs which is targeting a same keyword to analyze the which one performing better. For example, let me copy this and go to, these are two different sites which is trying to rank for lifetime deals. So let me check and let me compare it. Now you can see the difference. It shows the preview. So according to the results, this one is clearly a winner, 82%. It shows on which metrics it was come to this particular understanding. All these things are shown here. Also we can export it, and the next option is ranking check, where you can check ranking for any keywords. It will show the limitation for each day. You can just enter a term and click on the select the domain, and you can select the device and everything and click on website check, and it will show you the ranking for that keyword. And this one is another tool. I haven't used this tool before, so I'm not sure, but it analyzes the text ratio. Let's give it an example and see what it does. This is the only part of the tool which I didn't use it before. So let me go, take a URL, let's go and click here. Okay, now you can see the report has been completed and looks like it does a lot of work, guys. I need to understand this bit more in order to even explain it to you guys. What from my understanding, from briefly seeing this, it analyzes all the top 10 results for that keyword. It shows the top keywords, what is the word percentage, all these values, are so much stuff is here. This is what we call as content optimization. There are so many tools in the market which only offer this particular service as a whole feature inside their tool. But actually in this tool it looks like there's a separate function to do this, like what are the top keywords and everything. I'll look through this more detailed, and I'll in a separate video I'll try to explain how you can use this tool if you purchase this tool. And finally, let's also look into backlink checker. Here it's same process. Give any URL and click on check backlinks, and it will check the backlinks for that particular domain. So I think I covered almost everything. So if we are just looking at the pros and cons of this tool, first, it's a fully detailed tool, guys. Its functionalities almost like they understand all the important things and they try to put it into one tool. I tried to explain it to you, but you can always take a trial option and try it out to see whether what you feel. But in my experience, it's fully detailed. All these functions, features, it does it really quickly without even taking any more time to analyze these things. Very professional and clean reports, guys. Most of the time the tool will perform really well, optimization, all these things, but when we generate report for our clients and everything, it will look really simple. But what from my experience, these reports, really great reports, looks really cool, gives all the detailed information. So really positive is a report function. There's third one, the backlinks. It's really good because it gives us not only option to track our own backlinks, but it gives us the option to identify all the competitors, gives suggestions. It also shows all the links opportunity. We can do manual. Backlink is great. Ranking, same time it gives not the basic rank tracking. Instead it gives you a fully optimized rank tracking with visuality factors, competitor tracking, suggestion and growth. All these things are possible. The only suggestions which I could think of for this tool is it needs to have a option to add our own backlinks into the dashboard. So in case if we didn't found any backlinks which we know we created, there should be ideally an option there to add our own backlinks to understand it a bit more. Another factor which I like to see is to have an indexed option in the backlinks where we can see whether the backlink which is showing here is actually indexed on the Google or not. And another option suggestion also I would like to see, I like to see a filtering options on backlinks and this all the tables in this platform, so I can like sort by ascending or descending to get more ideas towards that. Apart from that, I couldn't find any other suggestions at this moment. So what I would recommend you do it, if you just seeing this review, if you decided this tool is full of value for you, which is it for me, but you make your own decision. Rather than going through the regular pricing, this tool is currently on lifetime deal with over 90% discount and an extra coupon to reduce it even further. But it's a limited time, so if you are decided, you can check out that deal and you can get it that deal. There is also a refund policy, I think. You can check it out on the deal page. And in case if you are not sure whether this tool is for you or not, I would recommend getting a trial subscription. There is no payment for the trial, and personally try it out all these things. You go over these things and see whether this tool is for you or not. Then you can make an informed decision on this tool. So this tool will be useful for anyone who's looking to an all-in-one tool to make sure they optimize their website for SEO. It's a bit technical, but they also included beginner-friendly options whenever they're possible in order to understand it. But remember guys, if this tool contains only beginner option, after sometimes you getting experience with SEO, you would feel this tool is not up to the standard because it does not give all the details. But since it's offering beginner friendly data and also technical, even after you become an let's say like an knowledge in SEO, you can directly use that technical data to fix up all these details. So I think it is a great SEO tools, but you make up in your own mind, and I hope this video was useful. If you have any questions or doubt, feel free to ask me and I will personally try to help you. And once again, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope to see you guys in another great video. Thank you.